Okay, so I'm going to be a little quick here because you can watch this over and over. So here's our graph of y equals x squared. And we want to find its inverse. So you know what to do. We take y equals x squared, and we reflect it along this line y equals x. Okay? And that's going to mean that a point like 0, 0 is going to stay where it is, and 1, 1 is going to stay where it is. But this point here is going to be reflected up here. And if we go out to 2, 4 up here, just to give a specific example, that's going to come out here. We switch x and y, and we get 4, 2. So that's going to be here. And if we come out here and we get negative 2, 4, out here, negative 2, 4, that means we're going to go out here to 4, negative 2, here. And if we sketch that, you can see the reflection. It's going to reflect like this. See how swell my freehand drawing is. Okay, it's going to look like that. These points up here are going to come down here. You can see it's a reflection in that line. Here's a better drawing. Okay, so that's our inverse of y equals x squared, which you might consider is doing through our process. We change x and y, x equals y squared, and then we solve for y, so we take the square root of both sides. And the trick here is we have to make it plus or minus, and that creates a problem. Because now it's not a function. If I found, for example, f of 2, I would get 4. Right? F of 2 is 4. That's here. But if I try f inverse of 4, I come here to 4, and I either get negative 2 or 2. So that's a problem. So we wonder what it is. A couple of question marks, because that's fun. So what we do is we restrict the domain, and we start with this function, y equals x squared, and we only look at x greater than or equal to 0. Now we have this graph, and we reflect it in the line. We do the same thing we did before, but you can see this time it's going to look like that, and we're not going to have that other side to reflect down low. So here's a better picture. Okay, that's this graph. And this is the equation that we want to work with. Y equals the square root of x, the positive square root of x. So that's the graph of y equals square root of x. And it's not the inverse of x squared, but it's the inverse of y equals x squared, where x is greater than or equal to 0.